Assalamu alaikum and hello everyone. In our previous lecture, we learned cost estimation and cost behavior. This lecture is about cost estimation methods. There are 5 cost estimation methods in which we will discuss accounts classification method. So what is accounts classification method? Accounts classification method involves reviewing each account in general ledger and classifying it as either fixed or variable based on the past data by an expert, or it required expert judgment. Now we are going to practice this method on Excel sheet. We have Managerial Accounting book by Ronald Hilton, and we are covering chapter 6, problem 6-29. So the meat company produces one of the best sausage products in Southern Ohio. The company's controller used the accounts classification method. So we have A, B, C, D, E. We have 5 examples. And from this, first of all, we will have to classify whether these are fixed cost or variable cost. So you can see the first requirement, classify each of the cost item as variable, fixed, or semi-variable. So first requirement, and we have variable cost, then fixed cost. So A is about depreciation schedules reveal that monthly depreciation on building and equipment is 19,000. So as the name suggests, monthly depreciation. So this is a fixed cost. Depreciation expense, and it is fixed cost, and which is $19,000. Then the next one is about inspection of several month invoices from meat packers indicated that meat cost the company $1.1 per pound of sausage produced. So the second one is about meat cost, and this meat cost depends on the per pound of sausage produced. So this means that this is a variable cost. So meat cost is $1.10. Then next is wages record shows that the compensation of production employee cost $0.7 per pound of sausage produced. So it is also related with the level of activity, directly associated with the level of activity. So this is our variable cost, wages. 0.70 per sausage produced. The next one is payroll record shows that the supervisor salary of $10,000 per month. So it is per month salary. This means that it is a fixed salary. Supervisor salary, which is $10,000. The next one is utility bills. So the utility bills reveal that the company incurred utility cost of 4,000 per month. So this 4,000 is the fixed cost, whereas plus $0.2 per pound of sausage produced. So this is an example of semi-variable or mixed cost. So utility bill. So because it has both elements, fixed cost and variable cost. So fixed cost is 4,000 per month, whereas variable portion is 0.2 per sausage produced. So the total variable cost is $2, $2, whereas total fixed cost is $33,000. So this is the requirement number one, where we have calculated fixed cost and variable cost based on cost behavior. The next requirement is write a cost formula to express the cost behavior. So cost formula is in the form of y is equal to a plus bx. Here we have second requirement, and the cost formula is y is equal to a plus bx. So y represent total cost. So total cost here, total production cost. So here we have total production cost. A represent fixed cost, which is $33,000, plus $2 represent variable cost per sausage produced. So this is the cost formula for this company. We will practice one more problem from the same book, which is 6-39, in which we have several examples from a music school. So the music school has hired you as a consultant to help in analyzing the cost behavior of the school's cost. Use the accounts classification method of cost estimation to classify each of the following cost as variable, fixed, or semi-variable. So before classifying costs, choose an appropriate measure for the school activity. So the school measure may be the number of hours, instrument or musical instrument provided, or it is also depend on the number of student of the school. So we analyze it on the basis of number of students hired, or number of student in that musical school. So first one is salary and fringe benefit of schools full-time teachers. So full-time teachers always get their pay based on means this is monthly salary. They get monthly salary, monthly pay, irrespective of the number of students hired, or irrespective of the number of hours they provide music to them. So this is an example of, this is a salary of full-time teachers, and this is an example of fixed cost. The other is salaries and fringe benefits of admin staff. So salary of admin staff is also fixed cost. Admin staff. So this is also example of fixed cost. Then the next one is cost of buying books, music sheets, and other academic material that are supplied to the students by the school. So the actually schools buy these stationery, music sheets based on the number of the students. So as it depends on the number of the student, or you can say level of activity. So this is your variable cost. Cost of books. So this is variable cost. The next is repair on musical instrument. So repairs on musical instrument. The school employs a full-time repair technician. Repair job that okay, the full-time technician, as the name shows, full-time. So for full-time implies, usually the cost is fixed for to the school, or you can say it is an example of fixed cost. Whereas jobs, repairs jobs that are beyond the technician's capability are taking to a school musical instrument for repair. So this portion is a variable portion. It vary or it changes. So here you can say it is an example of a semi-variable or semi-fixed cost. Semi-variable, which is also known as mixed cost. Then we have fees charged by a local public accounting firm to audit the school's accounting records. So, accounting fees is it is generally fixed because they charge a fixed flat rate. So, and of course, it has nothing to do with the number of students. Then wages of schools part-time assistant recital instructors. These employees are hired on a temporary basis for each student enrolled in the school's music program. 4 hours of assistant instructor time are needed per week. So as the name shows, these they are hired for each student enrolled. So 4 hours are required. So you can say this depends on the number of students as well as the number of musical hour. So these are your variable cost. These are assistant, recital, structure cost. The next is depreciation on the school's music. So it is the depreciation, usually depreciation expense is fixed. So this is a fixed cost. The next one is rent for the building. So rent expense is also uh, fixed cost. So it is an example of fixed cost. Next one is electricity for school. The school pay a fixed monthly charge plus $0.11 per kilowatt hour of electricity. So the electricity expense has both uh, the behavior, that is the fixed and the variable. So it is the example of semi-variable or mixed cost. So that's it from this lecture. Take care, class.